The boy had no name that anyone remembered. People in the village simply called him Fatherless. His father died before he could speak his first full sentence. His mother followed not long after, leaving him alone in a world that did not ask if he was ready. At just 9 years old, he learned that hunger has a sound, that cold can bite, and that loneliness can sit beside you even in a crowded place. Every morning, he swept shop fronts for coins. At night, he slept under a broken kiosk, whispering his prayers to the stars because they were the only ones who listened. One evening, as the sun bled into the earth, the boy heard a scream by the river. A woman was struggling in the water, her hands cutting the air in panic. People passed by. Some laughed. Others said, "She is wicked. Let the river judge her." The boy did not stop to think. He threw his thin body into the water. The river was angry. It pulled at him like it wanted to keep him. But the boy held on, scraping his knees against stones, swallowing water, fighting fear he had never known before. At last, he dragged the woman to the shore. She lived. Her eyes opened slowly, meeting the face of the child who had saved her. For the first time in years, her hard heart trembled. "Come with me," she said, out of pity. "You will not sleep on the streets again." The boy followed her, believing God had finally answered his prayers. But pity is not always love. In her house, the boy became less than human. He woke before dawn to fetch water, scrub floors, and cook meals he was never allowed to eat. If a cup broke, his back paid the price. If food finished early, his stomach was blamed. At night, while her children slept on soft beds, the boy lay on the cold floor, hugging his hunger and whispering to himself, "At least I am alive." The woman he saved called him useless. She reminded him daily that without her, he would be nothing. Sometimes, as she beat him, her eyes would meet his. In those moments, guilt flickered like a dying candle. But wickedness always blew it out. One rainy night, the boy fell sick. His body burned with fever. He could not stand. He could not work. "Get up," she shouted. But he did not move. When she touched him, his skin was cold. Too cold. The neighbors gathered. Someone said, "This is the boy who saved your life." The woman collapsed. As they carried his small body away, her house felt emptier than it ever had. The river she once blamed now whispered her name in the night, reminding her that the child she broke had once chosen to save her. The boy was buried without a coffin. No father stood by his grave. No mother cried. Only the wind mourned him. And somewhere in heaven, a child finally rested, knowing that though the world was cruel, his heart was never wicked.